New at noon, Kansas City police and the NFL are investigating Las Vegas Raider Davante Adams for assault. It's for that post-game shove as he left the field at Arrowhead Stadium last night. Here is video of that shove. Adams knocking down a TV production assistant after the game. Well, the assistant went to the hospital and called police. Adams addressed the incident afterwards and apologized.
That's assault, brother.
That's assault, brother.
I know what you're probably thinking is it happens really fast. You might have missed it, but about the 11-second mark, I believe, we see the there it is. That's about where it happened. You can see the hands already extending. We don't quite see the full extension. Obviously, it's just a picture. Yeah, the guy right there, the life alert on standby, picks him up. Thankfully, I'm told
Clear intent. Clear intent.
I'm told it is non-life-threatening injuries.
Good to hear.
But that stuff
Good
can kind of shift at any point from non-life-threatening to life. You just that's that can happen at any point. So what do we think here? First, I did see that somewhere between $250 and $1,000 fine or 180 days in jail. So how do you feel about that as a punishment? Does it
feels light? Feels like a light punishment.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's got how much money? You think he cares about that? You think they're going to give him jail time? The Raiders need him. I mean, here's my thing. Clear intent. This wasn't an accident. If you watch like his post game, he tried to be like, I ran into him, and then he finally admitted I shoved him a little bit. Like he was going to try to push this off as an accident. This was not an accident. Clear intent, clear malice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he saw him. Like this was probably planned. Honestly, this is.
He probably think about it all game.
Yeah, he was like, I think I can get away with just pushing a random guy. Get kind of close to him, and he saw the perfect opportunity. Guy was decently close, and it's hard to tell in this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Davante Adams started like speed walking a little bit to make it appear a lot closer. This is malice, and we see it the video shortly after. We didn't show the apology, but seems like he is very sympathetic. But you're not buying into that.
Well, like I said, he originally was trying to pull it off as, I ran into him. He was trying to get away with it. It's not how it works. I give him props for admitting right afterwards. Okay, yeah, I pushed him.
Yeah, and the Kansas City police are involved with this, which is obviously a no-brainer. I think
you have to.
If I had to guess, Kansas City police are probably involved in any incident that involves somebody being shoved to the ground. Would you agree with that?
This guy's just, you would assume, this guy's just trying to do his job.
Yeah.
He has a job. How would you like it if somebody came to your job and just shoved you?
Yeah, I feel like they would not be props to the police department for being well staffed to be able to handle this sort of, I don't know. I've seen a few people shove before. It seems like it's not that uncommon. But
to the ground?
Yeah,
fully to the ground, Butler.
But Kansas City police have stepped up and they're doing their job, which is admirable, honestly.
Yeah. So obviously, probably going to get less of a punishment than he should legally. As of right now, the NFL has not handed down some punishment. We would assume the NFL also has to do some punishing on their end. Let's just hope they're fair in their punishment on this one.
Yeah, and I also, another part to this is I heard the guy who was shoved to the ground did the absolute just the obvious thing. He is pressing charges, I heard, against Davante Adams.
You have to.
Yeah, I mean, somebody like Davante Adams, much bigger than you, and like the amount of force behind that shove. I mean,
yeah, that guy works out for a living.
That guy's
a professional athlete.
That guy's gonna show up to his hearing like in a whole like mummy all the way down, cast on all his arms. And it will not be fake.
No, not at all. It'll be 100% real because he was assaulted. Can't just assault people.
Yeah, so we're expecting to see at least suspension for the year because he'll be in jail.
Yeah, it's kind of like redundant, like he's suspended, but he's also incarcerated. But yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's really the only fair thing.
Yeah, I mean, he will also be suspended for the NFL jail league as well, which so he will not be able to participate in the jail league as well.
That's unfortunate because that is an entertaining league to watch.
Yeah, and that feels like he would be quite good in that.
Oh, I think it's fair to say he'd be the number one recruit. So we had to get this information out there. There's a lot of people out there saying he shoved a guy, shouldn't have done it, should apologize, should take some responsibility. No, you don't get off that easy. I get it. He was frustrated. You don't get to take that out on some guy trying to do his job. It's not cool.
Absolutely.